Boom! What's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. This is getting ridiculous. Literally every single day, there is an opportunity to make money in this market. And that is not because things are just going up, but because of volatility. If you are educated, you will know that you can make money in any market that has volatility. And this market is filled with it. More on that in a moment. But guys, welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My name is Michael Edward, award-winning hedge fund trader, and I began my career trading over 15 years ago when I started my career working at a hedge fund in New York City. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession, the stock market crash, but also the same year I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Today, I'm the head trader and co-founder of True Trading Group, and with my team of 8 other professional trading mods and an over 20-person staff, we've helped thousands of people to learn, trade, and profit consistently. TTG is the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that combines university level trading and investing educational courses, workshops, mentorship on everything from stocks, options, futures, crypto, and all styles of trading, day trading, swing trading, stocks, options, long-term investing. We do it all here inside of True Trading Group. At TTD, we take our university level educational curriculum and we combine it with today's top financial tools that are worth well over like $5,000 a year if you were to go pay for these tools on your own. We give you access to over 9,700 of the most educated, supportive, helpful, and successful community of traders and investors. And of course, real-time alerts from myself and the 8 other professional trading mods. And did I also mention that we are consistently sporting a collective win rate of just around that 80% number for over 2 years now. At TTG, we are a family, and we leave no trader behind. It's not Olive Garden here at True Trading Group, but guess what? When you're here with us on this live or as a member of TTG, you're family. And because of that, it's very important that we talk very openly, honestly, and transparently on these live streams, because at the end of the day, the well-being and success of my TTG family is what matters most to me. If you are new to TTG's YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Let's share this stream on your own social media channels. Let's reach out, let's educate, let's empower as many retail traders as we possibly can. Now that we've gotten a little bit more acquainted, I want to get into a little bit more of the stream. Yes, we will be talking about all of today's stock market action and trading action. I mean, just wild. Talk about a target-rich environment. So many opportunities today. This market is just a trader's dream. You also have Fed minutes that are coming up tomorrow. We're going to talk about Fed minutes as well, and a very, very specific chart pattern that I teach to all of my members that delivered again huge for us today. And of course, how to make money trading for the rest of the week. If you guys caught my live stream yesterday, literally just last night, I did a live stream. In that live stream, I gave you a very important lesson on my favorite chart pattern. And I told you to take notes last night because it can help you make money as early as today. Well, we used literally the exact same lesson from last night to make money today. We're going to show you how to do that. And if you missed that live stream last night, or if you did not take notes, you're going to have a second opportunity to do so, because that was where we were able to make our money from that exact same lesson. So we're talking all of today's action. We're talking Bed Bath & Beyond. We're talking GBOX. We're talking VERU. We're talking GBOX, REV, AMC. You're talking all of your meme stocks that went crazy today, but then you're also talking the overall markets, the SPY back to the 200-day moving average. If you have been watching my live streams, I told you, not yesterday, not an hour ago, I told you last week when the CPI numbers came in light, I told you we were going to go to touch that 200-day moving average. Sunday night's live stream, I told you that probably by Tuesday, we go up and touch that 200-day moving average. Well, the 200-day moving average is 431.50. Today, we got to 431.70. There's your kiss of the 200-day moving average, but it wasn't a very good kiss. It was actually maybe a not so wanted kiss. I feel like the SPY maybe forced itself onto the 200-day moving average, because the 200-day moving average punched the SPY right in the face. Big pullback off of the 200-day moving average. So now what does this all mean going forward? You got the Fed minutes tomorrow. That's a huge catalyst that can potentially move the markets. We found resistance at the 200-day. How much further can this stock market rally go? How much farther can this rally go? Because after that big pullback off the 200-day, guess what happened? We bounced right back up. All right. So this volatility is nuts. It is, guys, I'm telling you now, this has been such an action-packed year, but I still do believe the best trades are ahead of us because small caps are hot again. The retail traders are coming back. The retail trading is hot with all these meme stocks, and the overall market volatility is just insane. I'm going to kick this live stream off with actually a fun fact. I want to make sure that everybody understands that. I talked about this the other night, but it really does bear repeating in case you guys missed it. Unless you've been living under a rock for the last year, right? You know that we were in a bear market in 2022. For those that don't know, bear market is just more than a 20% decline in an overall index over the course of a couple of months. So, conversely, some people say that a 20% rally in an overall market in a period of two months or more is considered a bull market. But we dropped down like 23% at the lows this year. So we were in that bear market. But as of last week, we've had a huge rally in the overall markets going back to really starting in the middle of June, but really gaining steam in the end of July. And I'll actually just pull up my charts. I'll just show you guys real quick. We'll just take a look at this. You guys can see just firsthand the rally that it is that I'm talking about. I mean, you guys can just see the rally. Let me make this smaller so you guys can, there you go. Look at that rally. I mean, just a huge move to the upside as inflation numbers came down and as earnings were not as bad as everybody had expected. And that is more than 50% of what we lost in 2022. So from the highs to the lows, and then back to where we are today, we've recovered more than 50% of that drop that we had in 2022. All right, so now that you understand kind of where we were and where we are now today, wrap your head around this. Since 1950, we've never had a bear market where more than 50% of the down move was recovered, and then that market went on to make new cycle lows. It's never happened since 1950. You never had it before. That's why this action this past week is extremely important, because that action over the last week puts you back above the 50% mark. We have regained more than 50% of the 2022 decline. So that is adding to the likelihood that this bottom from June 17th, which also happens to be the day that we loaded up on our long-term portfolio, we bought about 20 different stocks on June 17th. Go back and watch the live stream from June 17th to confirm that. It's right here on this YouTube channel. You guys can always go back and rewatch all of my videos. I'm not a Monday morning quarterback. I put my neck out there. I tell you exactly what I think is going to happen. I tell you exactly what I'm doing with my own money, and you guys can take that for whatever it's worth. And hopefully it helps you make better money, make better decisions rather, for you and your family. Right. But since 1950, you've never had a situation where you've recovered more than 50% of the decline. And then, yeah, sure, you can have pullbacks again, but you've never had a situation where it went to make a brand new low. So that adds to the likelihood that that is in fact and will be the low of the year. Is it possible that we can still break that low? Of course it's possible. But at this point, becoming extremely unlikely that you break that low this year. And this is exactly the setup that we've been talking about, that, we've been looking at all year. You go back and watch my lives from like April and May. I told you guys I think the market's going to bottom in the summer, and then we probably recover into the end of the year. But I come on here, listen to me carefully, because I come on here night after night, day after day. I talk to you all about how this is the greatest trading and investing environment that I've ever seen. And guess what? I've experienced a lot of different type of environments, trading for well over 15 years. I've seen some stuff. Okay, I traded through and I learned during the worst stock market crash and recession that most of you have ever lived through, which was 2008. I've seen everything that followed, the good, the bad, the indifferent. I'm telling you guys, this is the greatest environment with the most opportunity that I have ever seen. I literally told you all last night the exact same thing. And then today, boom, more opportunity. Today's opportunity was just like off the charts. I couldn't even believe the action that there was all over the place today. It was literally just take your pick. It was a very, very, very high target-rich environment. It's literally on a daily basis right now. This is the summer. You guys realize that this is the summer? This is supposed to be a slow time in the market, yet the market is ripping face. The market's ripping. You've got all these meme stocks are just going nuts. I mean, Bed Bath & Beyond. I mean, look at this move from $6 to $28. You've had AMC from 14 to 27. You take a look at Fubo today. Really? Fubo from $3 to $8 in a matter of 2 weeks. GBOX, this stock, from $1.25 up to $2.80. Like, these are the type of, look at VERU. Really? Okay, from $12 to $24. That is a 100% gain in 5 days for VERU. This isn't supposed to be this way. People are supposed to be on vacation. The market's supposed to be slow during this time period. Yet, instead, it's the greatest opportunity in trading environment that I think that I've ever seen. The opportunity for you guys to make money in this market environment, it's literally right now. As long as you're educated, have access to the right tools, you're part of the right community. Trading and investing can be very lonely. You can always feel like you're out there, stranded on an island by yourself, left to just figure things out on your own. It doesn't have to be that way. You also only have 2 eyeballs. You can't look at everything that's out there. And especially if you have a full-time job with demanding responsibilities and everything where you can't sit in front of your computer all day long. Chances are most of you can't sit in front of your computer all day long. That's why being part of an active, educative, and supportive community is priceless. The market's in full rally mode. Volatility is still high. There's a few reasons why traders like volatility, and that's volatility equals more opportunities. Volatility is more exciting for most people because it makes bigger moves. Volatile markets can be more profitable because if as a trader you're educated, you have access to right tools, part of a right community, you get a better chance to take advantage of that volatility rather than get spun around in circles when your emotions run wild because the stocks are making such big moves. Volatile markets can also be a very good learning experience. I think it's better for people to learn in a volatile environment because in a volatile environment, you'll learn discipline, you'll learn patience, you'll learn risk management, something that we focus very heavily on inside True Trading. I'm a huge stickler for that stuff. You'll learn that when you guys join and become members. You'll learn risk management, proper position sizing, stop loss placement. You'll learn all that stuff. One of the first things that you're going to learn is you become a member of True Trading Group. But that's, those are the characteristics that are required to become consistently profitable. Anybody can make money just, getting lucky by just holding on to something and, diamond hand, some Bed Bath & Beyond or AMC or something like that. You can get lucky and make money once, but keeping that money and building on it, growing on it, making more consistently over time, that's the tougher part. But risk management, that is something that every single trader that is successful, regardless of your style, you need to have. And that's something that you can build in a volatile market. Now, listen, if I lost you on that whole explanation about volatility, this is basically what you got to take away from it. Volatility equals opportunity. Opportunities don't last forever. Usually the market is quiet in August. Right now, it's absolutely bonkers. But it also requires some action in order for you to seize that opportunity. It's not just going to fall in your lap. Let me stay on the topic of opportunity for a second, because honestly, guys, from July into August, just some of the trades that we've been putting on here in True Trading Group, it's like, the MEGL was like a 23% gain. VRDN was, again, a 15% gain. VEE, 23%. APDN, 22%. AMTD, 24%. HKD, 83%. That's just some of my trades that I've made just over the last, couple of days, couple of weeks. But that doesn't even include a lot of our other moderators. Again, remember, there's 8 other mods aside from myself that are in True Trading Group that are calling out trades. There was a lot of triple-digit gains on some swing trades, on some options that a lot of our moderators were able to hit, members were able to take advantage of. Guys, this is stuff like, I don't care how busy you are. I don't care how much little money you have to start with. This market is providing opportunity for you. And sitting on the sidelines right now can, in my opinion, will cost you guys big time. And listen, yes, for the skeptics that are out there, we do also have losing trades. I do have losing trades. I do have red days. At TGD, we celebrate the wins. We learn from them, but we also acknowledge the losses and we learn from them as well. Risk management, trader psychology, again, huge focuses at TTG. Anybody can be taught to read a chart or a scanner, even follow a trade alert, but learning to control your emotions and your risk is something that's special. And most people struggle with it, which is why we have courses, workshops, and support groups for our TGD fans on this topic. We leave no trader behind. Yes, most of our members are doing very well in True Trading Group, but not everyone is killing it. Okay, there are still some members in True Trading Group that are struggling. Again, I told you, we got to have a very honest and open and transparent conversation here. Now, for this reason, we hold what's called red to green workshops. This is an opportunity where members that are struggling can submit questions and topics to us that they're struggling with, so we can cover them live in 2-hour workshops with them to help them get them right back on track. For our members that are on this live stream, if you are a member and you're watching this live, our next red to green workshop will be held on Sunday, August 21st from 12 p.m. Eastern until 2 p.m. Eastern. The registration is on the website. Okay, we'll continue to make announcements for this through chat, and we'll post all that information on your member dashboard. And guess what, guys? The Red to Green workshops, 100% free. Always have been, always will be at True Trading Group, because we leave no trader behind. No matter what your skill level is as a trader or investor right now is the time to get involved. For those who have been trading and investing for a while, this is the time to kind of hone your skills again and find a community that can give you guys a big time advantage, which brings me to the overall theme of my live stream. You guys can't continue to try to navigate this market alone. I really, people that try to navigate this market alone without success are really doing some serious damage to yourselves and the potential that you guys have. I was on these live streams, in May 10th, I told you I added a little bit of my long-term portfolio. And then June 17th, I told you I added a big chunk more. People that just opened up a Robinhood account, 2 years ago and are on Reddit, told me on these live streams that I was stupid for adding to my long-term portfolio on June 17th. Well, June 17th just so happens to be the low of the year. And I'm up 20, 30, 40, 50% on a lot of those stocks that I bought on June 17th already. So if I'm up that much in about 2 months, imagine what I'll be up in about 2 years on those positions. But if you missed the 2020 crash from COVID, again, go back and watch the lives from March and April of 2020. They're right here on this channel. Go watch them. I told you guys that I was going all in, that I was buying that dip in March and April of 2020. Turned out to be the best investment decision probably of my life with what the markets did for the next year and a half going into 2021. Then I told you very openly on these live streams that I was selling in my long-term portfolio at the end of last year to raise cash because I believed the markets were going to crash this year. And all I've done, if you really think about what happened here in True Trading Group, I bought here, I sold here, and now I bought back here. That's basically what has transpired. I bought here, sold here, and now I started buying back here. And you take a look at what the markets have done here so far since that add back. So just kind of a rinse and repeat type of situation. But if you guys botched this, if you messed this up, stop trying to go about this on your own. You don't have to. You don't have to try to figure this stuff out on your own. Myself and the moderators at True Trading, we have over 100 years of experience combined between ourselves. We do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. We will not just show you what we're doing, but we will teach you why the markets are doing what they're doing so that you can have a better understanding, so you can make better decisions down the road. Since 2016, we've helped thousands of traders and investors of all types, styles, backgrounds, and experience levels become successful. And by successful, I very straightforward just mean make money, right? That's why you're here. You're here to make money. You're not here to watch other people make money. The simple truth of the fact is that the majority of TTG members, they are making money. They're becoming better traders. And I want you to watch this real quick. Members, I'm talking to members specifically. If you're a member of TTG, simple question for you. Are you making money? Are you becoming a better trader? If that answer is yes, type a $ in chat right now. Just type a $ if you're not a member. If you are a member of True Trading Group and you're making money and you're becoming a better trader. If you're not a member, I would just pay attention to how many $ come through this side of the screen, because these folks, these $ are members of True Trading Group. Members of True Trading Group that found us the same way that you did, and that's on one of these live streams right here. See what you're doing right now, watching me, talking to you guys about the day? This is exactly what all of these people did to get started at True Trading Group. They have all the same excuses that you had. Small account, full-time job, no experience, lost money before, right? All the same excuses that you have, okay? But yet here they are telling you they're making money. They're becoming better traders. I didn't give them some kind of secret pattern or some secret indicator that I learned at the fund that Wall Street doesn't want you to know. Nope, they got the real secret. That's being part of a supportive community where you're going to get a real education, have access to real tools to give you more information, to make better decisions, get access to transparent alerts, and that's going to give you the best chance of making money, plain and simple. Guys, this works. Our track record speaks for itself. Now, listen, if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and smash the like button, because mixed in with all the golden nuggets and free lessons that I give you. Remember, I gave you a big lesson last night. I showed you my favorite chart pattern last night. I broke it down for you in grave detail. If you were paying attention last night, you could have used that exact same lesson to make money today in what we traded. I'm going to go over that trade with you guys here this evening on this live stream. I'll recap it for you. But mixed in with those lessons and trade analysis, and I always tell you about what stocks I'm in, what stocks I'm looking at, where I think the markets are going to go. I always give you that stuff. But mixed in with that, we do sell memberships on this live stream. That's why we call this an edumercial. But one of the things that I talk about later when I go through my whole sales pitch is a double your money back guarantee. It's very simple. You have 12 months, which is your membership. Go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group. If you have done those three things and still have not made your membership fee back at least once during your membership, I will give you 2 times your money back. That's a 100% return on your investment. Now, more on that in a bit, but again, our track record speaks for itself. I don't think you're going to need that double your money back guarantee, but it's there to protect you. It's there to make you feel better. It's there to hold us accountable. I don't think you're going to need it because we've only had to refund about 2.5% of our members since 2016. That's why I'm pretty confident you're not going to need that double your money back guarantee. I can also share with you that we have a 78% retention rate. 78% of our members renew their membership or become lifetime members when their membership is up. And last but not least, we're 5-star rated on Trustpilot, 1,690 reviews. So listen, based on what members tell us, the reviews they leave, our retention rate, right, our refund rate, I can very confidently say TTG has worked for many people. And as long as you want to put forth some effort, I think there's a great chance it can work for you as well. Now, going into the rest of the week, there's a lot to discuss on this live today. All right, so we're going to be breaking things down so that you have more of an edge here for this week. The live stream is going to go down as follows. We got to talk about why traders and investors need to proceed with caution in the stock market right now. A little buyer beware for everyone that you need to listen very carefully to. Then we're going to be going over the top 5 questions that I get asked about the stock market and trading specifically. Then we're going to cover 4 stocks that everybody is, and that's more than that. I think we're going to hit like 5 stocks today that everybody was asking me about today. Bed Bath & Beyond, VRDN, VERU, REV, GBOX, and of course, the SPY and the overall market. I'm going to give you my entire outlook for the markets here for the entire rest of this week. And I'm going to cover my game plan and how I plan on making money going into tomorrow's Fed minutes. Remember, tomorrow's Fed minutes have a potential catalyst that can move these markets, guys. All right. Could they dampen the rally? Could they put a halt to the rally, or can they fuel it even further? Then when we're done with all that, I'll go over a Q&A session with you for about 10 minutes, answer any questions about something I covered or something that I didn't. All right. Now, let's start moving on to, first, we got to welcome Richard. Richard, what's up, man? Welcome to the TTG family. Guys, everybody welcome Richard. Guys, over 400 people have actually joined the TTG family here in the last just couple of weeks. I think people are starting to realize that the fear mongering that has gone on YouTube and has gone on different media outlets about the stock market's going to crash 80%. I think people are starting to realize that those people don't know their ass from their elbow, that the market's going to crash 80%. It's not going to crash 80%. And for those of you that are sitting back waiting for it to crash 80%, you're going to be waiting for a pretty long damn time. You're going to be waiting for a pretty long time. Richard said, I'm not waiting anymore. Richard, welcome to the family. There are now just 16 laptops remaining. We were able to grab some more laptops. Thank you, Luciano. All right, so we were able to grab a couple of more laptops. So there might have been even Ryan too, might have been in there too. But Luciano, way to go, great job. So we have 16 laptops. Richard just grabbed one. So listen, let's make sure that everybody understands kind of what's been happening lately with the True Trading Group membership, because the price of our membership has been going up over the last 2 weeks. Okay, the price of our membership has gone up about $250 just over the last 2.5 weeks. We've been moving the price of our membership up daily, and we're going to continue to move the price of that membership up every single day. The opportunity in this market, all right, is increasing, and we want to make sure that you have the opportunity to get in before we move the price of our membership back up to over $1,300, which is going to be happening, guys, here later today at midnight. We were supposed to do this last night, but I do want you guys to take advantage of this with well over, like I said, 400 people signing up to True Trading Group here so far in August. We know that a lot of you are taking advantage of it. The membership is normally $2,212, but tonight you can save 43%, which brings the price down to $1,247 when you go to ttgoffer.com. You have to manually enter the coupon code TTG121, then click apply code. The price will drop from $2,212. It'll drop down to $1,247. You got 16 laptops here for this evening, and then that 43% off, that $1,247 price point, it's good only until midnight tonight. All right? It is good only until midnight tonight. You do not need to enter your address to get the free laptop. Just sign up. You'll get a welcome email with instructions on how to claim that free laptop. All right. So I want to make sure that everybody understands this because the membership has already gone up about $250 over the last couple of weeks and will continue to do so. So you can grab it today for $12.47 and before that price jumps again at midnight. You guys got to realize because True Trading Group, it's like Netflix. You pay one price, you get access to everything we have, right? You get our full 18-course curriculum. It's a simplified version of what I learned that I worked at the fund in New York. $5,000 worth of tools from Benzinga, trade ideas, TradingView, Quote Media, CBOE, real-time alerts from all of our mods that support a collective win rate of just around 80%. The best damn community of traders and investors that share the same goal to learn, trade, and profit together. Guys, True Trading is a family, and we're a family because our members are the reason why. And of course, the double your money back guarantee. Don't forget that. All right. So again, you'll pay $12.47. If you don't make $12.47 at least once, I'll give you $2,494 back. That's the deal. You pay $12.47, I'll give you back $24.94. That's how confident we are in our platform's ability to help you reach your goals. All right. But again, the price is going to continue to go up. It goes up every day. So you guys can grab it tonight for 43% off or just the $12.47. That's for the whole year. There's no upsells. There's no upsells for courses. There's no upsells for tools. That's it. You pay $12.47. You get access to everything we have for the whole year, and you got the double your money back guarantee to back you up. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121, click apply code, and then you will get a brand new free laptop as well. As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that's how you know that you're getting one. It's going to be an Asus, HP, Acer, Dell, Lenovo. One of those brands is the free laptop that you're going to be getting. As long as you see it in your checkout cart, that's how you guys know you're getting one. So there are just a couple of those left here for this evening. Listen, guys, it was our intention to just move over $1,300 on the price today. We did move it up from last night. We continue to move up every day, but we also did not count on getting more laptops. You guys can all thank Luciano. I did not think we were going to be able to get our hands on more laptops, but we did. Right, we did. We continue to hit on some of these huge opportunities inside of True Trading Group as well. So why not meet everybody in the middle, give you guys another chance under the $1,300 price point. Do not mistake our kindness for weakness because I'm just continuously raising the price, but I'm allowing people that want to take advantage of this opportunity to do so at still a very, very reasonable and a very affordable and quite frankly, for the value you get, very cheap price before we continue to move the price of this membership higher. Okay, so you guys can get it today for $12.47, but that price goes up at midnight tonight. All right, so tonight will be the last sale and potentially the last night that we're going to have laptops. I'm not going to say definitely because I wasn't expecting to get them here today, but we have relationships with 3 wholesalers, and Luciano was able to grab some from one of them. The time to act, guys, is now. Okay, the price is going to continue to move up. It'll be over $1,300 before you can blink your eyes. It's going up here again at midnight tonight. We have been consistently moving this price up, so I want you guys to take advantage of this now. Go to ttgoffer.com. It'll say 2212. Manually enter TTG121. Click apply code. That's how you'll get the $12.47 price point. And $12.47 price you pay is the price you pay. You're locked in at that price. So let's say next year our membership is $2,500. Doesn't matter. You'll only pay $12.47 to renew. The price you pay when you join is the price you pay for life. That's important because 78% of our members renew their membership. So you might save 43% today. You can save 55% next year. And again, no address needed. All right, when you sign up to get the laptop, you'll get a welcome email with instructions on how to claim the free laptop. All right. If you are a trial member, a previous trial member, or a previous member, and you want this sale, this $12.47 price point with the laptop, don't go to ttgoffer.com. Send a text message to the phone number at the bottom of your screen. That's 786-505-4047. Again, 786-505-4047. And you guys can take advantage of this opportunity as well. Because if you used to be a trial, if you are currently a trial, or if you used to be a member, we have to actually whitelist your email. This coupon code is just for people that are on the live stream. So since you already have or had an account with us, that coupon code is not going to work for you. So if you want to take advantage of it, you got to send a text to the number at the bottom of your screen. Plus, if anybody has questions about the membership, you can also text that number with your questions. We'll answer anything that you guys have. All right. So sorry about that little kind of early pitch, but we just have another person that just grabbed one of those laptops. So we got to welcome Jim. Jim, welcome to the TC fam. Jim. Now there's 15 left. These laptops have been flying these last couple of nights. We sold out of laptops right after the live stream yesterday. And then we sold out of laptops right after the live stream also on Sunday. So I expect similar today. Everybody loves free stuff. So we already got 2 people jumped on this. We got just about 15 laptops remaining. So I don't think that these are going to last. I wouldn't even wait for me to finish talking. I would just go to teachedoffer.com right now, open a separate browser, use that coupon code TeachD121, get yourself the brand new laptop, especially guys with tomorrow. Tomorrow's potentially be a huge catalyst in the markets with these Fed minutes. If you don't know what Fed minutes are the notes from the previous Fed meeting. So we're going to really get some insight into what they talked about, into who voted for what their thoughts are, what their concerns are, what they're confident about, what they're worried about. We're going to get some information regarding all that on these Fed minutes tomorrow. So you got a potential huge catalyst tomorrow. Again, if you do not try to trade through this environment on your own. A lot of people could not understand why the markets went higher in 2020 when the whole economy was shut down. That's because people didn't understand what the markets cared about. The markets didn't care that the economy was closed. The markets cared about the trillions of dollars in stimulus that was being pumped into the system by the Federal Reserve and the trillions of dollars in stimulus that was being helicoptered over the heads of American citizens with a bunch of stimulus packages. That's what the markets cared about, and that's why the markets rallied. A lot of people fought that. A lot of people couldn't understand why the markets were going higher. And now again here today, people don't understand why the markets are going higher. Inflation is high. The Fed's raising rates. Ukraine war is still going on, right? Gas prices are still high, although they've come down significantly. Oil back into the mid-80s off of the 115 high. So big pullback in the price of oil. That's going to feel nice at the gas station. The average price per gallon in the U.S., I'd say probably next week is going to probably be back underneath $4. So we can see that nice little relief at the gas pump, which is great, fantastic. But a lot of people don't understand why the markets are moving higher, and that's because you don't understand what the markets actually care about. And now I'm going to go over all that stuff with you guys a little bit later on this live stream, but you want to make sure you take advantage of that offer, TTGoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code before the price goes up on you again. You can get it for Twitch 1247 here right now. So let's kind of get into the rest of this live stream. I want to, again, sorry about the little early sales pitch, but I wanted to get that off my chest, make sure everybody's aware, because I don't want you guys to keep missing out. So let's get into the opportunities here and my stock market prediction that I made a few days ago. In case you guys missed it. All right. Well, we already talked about the prediction, so we're just going to skip over that one. All right. But I want to go over with you guys. Okay. I want to go over with you guys actually the buyer beware, which actually rolls into this is part 2, really. We're getting a little bit more detailed of the prediction that I made for you guys a couple of days ago, because I told you a couple of days ago that I'm expecting a pullback in the markets September and October. Okay. September, October, I expect there to be a pullback in the markets. Okay. That is what I'm expecting. September and October are historically the weakest times of the year. If you go back through in the inception of the S&P, okay, this is a buyer beware. Okay, this is a buyer beware warning. Okay, what I'm going to give you guys all here today. September and October are historically a very weak time of the year. You go back and you add up every January, every February, every March, every April, okay, throughout history, September and October are the worst performing months of the year. So everybody has that seasonality, that weakness that is already expected in September and October. But you know what else is going to happen in September? The Federal Reserve is going to increase their quantitative tightening. Want to know what that means? They're going to increase the amount that they're selling off their balance sheet. The Federal Reserve has a $9 trillion balance sheet. They're trying to get that balance sheet all the way down. They got to sell off assets. They got to let assets on their balance sheet mature and not renew them and let them fall off the balance sheet, or they got to sell into different credit markets. Okay? That quantitative tightening mixed with the seasonal weakness of September and October, in my opinion, is going to give you a deep pullback in September and October. And that pullback's going to feel It's going to feel, honestly, might feel a little scary to people that don't really understand it or don't really expect it. But I'm here to tell you this. That pullback in September and October may very well be your last chance to grab stocks of quality companies at discount prices before you kick yourself in the ass 1, 2, 3 years from now, just like you kicked yourself in the ass after the 2020 crash for not having the wherewithal to buy during that time period, just like you are kicking yourself for not having the wherewithal to sell at the end of last year, just like you are kicking yourself for not having the wherewithal to buy in June. If you botched 2020, 2021, and now you botched 2022, how many more times do you have to keep botching things until you realize that maybe you shouldn't go about this stuff on your own? The opportunity cost of making these wrong decisions, do you realize what it is doing to your financial situation? Do you realize what the potential generating of wealth that is being missed by doing the opposite, which is probably sell in 2020 because you were scared, then buy in 2021 because everybody meme stocks, and then sell again, okay, down there in 2022 because everyone on YouTube told you the market was going to go down 80%. And you're scared, recession, the market's going to go down 80%, and you didn't do anything. And now here you are saying this doesn't make any sense. This market's a scam. No, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense because in June, you had the most bearish positioning that we have seen in the markets since the dot-com bubble. You were so bearish. Everybody was positioned for the short side. And when everybody's positioned on one side of the trade, it never happens. All you need is one piece of news to not be as bad as people thought, and the market was due for a rally. And you didn't get just one. You got three. You got earnings were a lot better than people were feared that they were going to be. You had better jobs numbers. You got inflation numbers came down. A lot of these things, okay, were a lot better than people were expecting. And the market's rallied. It makes total sense that the market has rallied back to the 200-day moving average. Just because your inflation is high doesn't mean the market should have to go down every single day. You have to understand positioning in the markets and what the markets care about. The markets go through different stages. The markets go through different cycles where people get too pessimistic and then people get too optimistic. And we got too pessimistic in June. I told you I was buying in June for that reason. Now, here we are, and people are getting very optimistic. Right now, you all need to be very careful. There's a lot of shiny objects that you can chase. And when you chase shiny objects, what happens? You get hurt. Right? All the meme stocks are coming back to life. Everyone thinks Bed Bath & Beyond is going to go to $1,000, just like everybody thought that Wish and AMC and all these others were going to go to $1,000. Everyone's talking about this again. Everyone's starting to get that FOMO again. This is the FOMO that I am talking about. I told you in June that people are way too pessimistic. I'm buying. When everybody tells you to sell, that is when you buy. Quote, Warren Buffett, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Be greedy when others are fearful. Be fearful when others are greedy. That's exactly what I did. Last year, everybody was greedy as all hell. I sold my stuff at the end of last year. Greatest decision. Then I bought in June when everybody was scared. And I've been doing this for 16 years. And I literally had people that just started trading less than 2 years ago with a Robinhood account tell me that I was stupid and I didn't know what I was doing. Okay, well, my long-term portfolio says otherwise. But now here I am telling you, if you missed the opportunity, and again, guys, I'm not a Monday morning quarterback. Go back and watch the videos from June. June 17th, I told you that I'm adding to my long-term portfolio. I promise you all, you non-members are going to chase garbage. You're going to chase crap that you see on social media, and you are going to lose far more money than a TGG membership. Not us. Members have an advantage. The real advantage is from the right tools, from the right education, and being part of the right community. But you're going to see people talk about certain things on social media. You're going to buy. You're going to continue to buy. You're not going to sell because everyone's going to tell you to hold on for dear life. Everyone's going to tell you that it's going to go to the moon. Everyone's going to tell you that a stock's going to go up 5 million%, and you're not going to sell, and you're going to be left holding the bag. And you're going to chase, 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 and you're going to chase. and you are going to lose far more than $1,247. I know it because I see it. It happens all the time. Like people literally will join True Trading Group and I'm like, man, I wish I joined sooner. I could have saved myself so much money, right? How many members are on this live stream right now? How many members on this live stream right now wish you joined sooner? Type the number 1 in chat. Type the number 1 in chat if you're a member now and you wish you joined sooner. But no, everybody's got to go through. Everyone thinks they can do it on their own. They're like, oh, I don't need this. There's YouTube. I don't need this. I'll just go on YouTube. I'll learn everything I need to know. There's Reddit. I'll just go and see what Mambo Jam's Kitty Cat is buying on Reddit. They're going to give me a price target. I'm just going to hold on to it, right? And you're all going to lose more than $12.47 if you haven't already. 92% of traders fail on their own for a reason. It's because without a proper education, without understanding the proper way to do things, yeah, the odds are not in your favor. It's not because trading is a scam. Tell trading is a scam to the traders that make millions of dollars a year at Goldman Sachs. Go tell them trading is a scam. Go tell them. Watch them laugh in your face while they peel out in their Ferrari on their way home to their beach home in the Hamptons. They're going to laugh at you and tell you that it's a scam. It's just that you don't know. You've never been taught. Makes sense. No one ever showed you the right way to do things. I have no idea how to bake a cake. No one ever really showed me, nor do I really care. Okay? But the point is that if you're smart people, it's not that people that are successful, it's not that they're smarter than you. It's not that they have more money than you. It's not that they have more time than you. It's just that they were taught by somebody else. Like I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. I was taught by the other members of the hedge fund that I worked at. My boss, I had a lot of mentors that worked at my fund. Also, I see a lot of people that are signing up for the trial. And guys, honestly, that's great. But anyone that's signing up for the trial tonight, you cannot get this discount. Your discount's 35% off, which is $14.20. So I just want to make sure that that's known. A lot of people just signed up for the trial as I'm talking here. If you sign up for the trial, your price will be $14.20. If you want the $12.47 price point that you guys get here today, and you get a free laptop as well, send a text message to the number at the bottom of your screen. That's 786-505-4047. You get the 43% off, the free laptop, and the double your money back guarantee. Don't forget that. Double your money back guarantee. All right? So again, folks, go to ttgoffer.com. Use the coupon code TTG121. But I'm telling you guys, you got to buyer beware here. I think September is going to be, I think you're going to get a pullback. And I think that pullback in September can take you probably somewhere down into this region. Okay. I think this pullback can take you down somewhere into this region. And it's not going to feel nice. Like the pullback is not going to feel nice. Everyone's going to say, see, rug pull, see. Everyone's going to say it. But I'm telling you, if inflation continues to come down at 40, 50 basis point clips every month, that's going to be viable. So if you missed my May long-term portfolio ad, and if you missed my June long-term portfolio ad, this, if inflation goes down again in August and September, this will be your last chance before we experience a Santa Claus rally into the end of the year. And that Santa Claus rally can take you back much further than people think. That Santa Claus rally can take you back to 450, 445 on the SPY. Very, very, very possible. Okay? So there we have that. All right? So I want to make sure that I'm crystal clear about that, giving you guys kind of all the details, all the facts regarding where I think we are right now. And there's a kind of little buyer beware warning. Now I want to get into the top 5 most commonly asked questions. This is coming from members and non-members alike. If you are not following me on Twitter, I suggest you guys go do so. You can follow me at MikeEdward_TTG. Again, my Twitter handle is at MikeEdward_TTG. You guys can go ahead and give me a follow there on Twitter. I'm always posting market commentary. I'm posting, trade ideas and different stuff like that up on my Twitter. So you guys can go ahead and give me a follow there. TTGoffer.com, TTG 121 coupon code for the discount. And then my Twitter, like I said, at @MikeEdward_TTG. Sorry, guys, just taking a look at some of these small caps that are actually moving after hours. EAR. Again, this just goes right back into the opportunity that's in this market. As I'm talking to you, another big runner, EAR, from 145 up to 225. Okay, I'm just kind of getting caught up here on some of these big movers on the day. And we'll talk about these a little bit later on too as well when I go over and I break down a lot of these stocks. But big time action today. Big time action today at the SPY. All right. Okay, guys, first question that I want to hit on here. Let's get into the top 5 questions. First question, what do you expect from the Fed minutes and how do you expect the markets to react? I expect a very hawkish Fed in the Fed minutes. The reason why, you have to realize that Fed minutes are backward looking. Okay, what are Fed minutes? Fed minutes are the notes from the previous Fed meeting. They're the notes from the previous meeting. All right. So we didn't get inflation data before that last meeting. The CPI and PPI numbers that came in under expectations all happened after that Fed meeting. Real estate has cooled off even further. Okay, so we got a lot of information since the Fed minutes came out. So I still expect the Fed minutes to show a very hawkish Fed, which means the Fed is going to still be very tight on their monetary policy. They're going to continue to raise rates. They're going to be very aggressive in their approach in bringing down and fighting inflation. I think the possibility of getting verbiage and language about a 75 basis point hike in the September meeting is very possible. Mario, what's up, man? Welcome to the family. Mario, it's my cousin's name. I actually just had a long conversation with my cousin Mario today about some meme stocks and some trading that he's been doing. So just really, really awesome stuff. Just people just making money left and right here in this market. It's absolutely insane. So Mario, welcome to the family. That means there's now just 14 laptops left, guys. That is it. 14 laptops left. Mario, welcome to the family. Guys, again, if you want the price of $12.47, the price is going to go up again at midnight. Okay, we're going back to over $1,300. We've already risen the price about $250 over the last 2 weeks. Grab this. I'm giving you guys a chance before that price gets up to over $1,300. So you guys want to take advantage of it and get the free laptop. There's a few of them left. Go to ttgoffer.com. Okay, use the coupon code TTG121. As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that's how you know you're getting one. And you all get the double your money back guarantee. Don't forget that as well. All right. If you have questions about the membership or maybe the coupon code's not working, don't hesitate. Send a text. Don't call. It's a text-only phone number to the phone number at the bottom of your screen, 786-505-4047. Okay. So there you have that. So the Fed minutes, I expect a hawkish Fed. Now, depends on how hawkish the Fed is here, on how I think the market's going to react. I think the markets could give you a pullback day. Like, I think the markets can give you something like this, right? Where the markets look like this to start the day, right? You kind of look like that to start the day. Then the Fed minutes come out at 2 o'clock. Okay. Fed minutes come out. Can we just go back to full screen on my charts, guys? Thank you. And then the Fed minutes come out at 2 o'clock, and you might get a situation where, like, the market looks like this, right? The markets look like this, and then 2 o'clock happens, and then you get a very hawkish Fed, and then people start to say to themselves, well, hold on a second, maybe the Fed is not going to be as accommodative as we think. They are still going to be aggressive, and then I think the markets give you a little bit of a pullback. I think maybe you see a candle that looks something like that off of the 200-day moving average, and you get a nice, decent little pullback. So I think that maybe tomorrow afternoon, from the hours of 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock, you may get a sell-off, or you may get a pullback in the overall markets, depending on what is in. Okay, depending on what is in those Fed minutes. But I expect those Fed minutes to be hawkish. I expect it to show that the Federal Reserve is still being very aggressive in fighting inflation, and I believe that they're going to show that those minutes might suggest that there's a likelihood of a 75 basis point hike at the September meeting, all right, which I don't think you're going to get. I think you're going to get 50 basis points at the September meeting, but I think the Fed minutes might show you otherwise, or might tell you otherwise, all right? So that's kind of what I think you're going to have happen tomorrow. That's why the Fed minutes are important. They are a catalyst that can potentially move these markets. If the Fed is already not hawkish in the Fed minutes, you have to realize that the market's going to say to themselves, well, wait a second. If the Fed was already not as hawkish as we thought, now you got inflation data that's already come down. We expect them to be more dovish, which is the opposite of hawkish. And then the likelihood of the 50 basis point hike in September goes through the roof. It'll go through the roof. Okay. Guys, welcome Nicholas. Now there's just 13 laptops left. Everybody welcome Nicholas. Nicholas is the newest member of the THD family. All right, so we're already down to 13 laptops. Once we get to 10, these laptops are going to fly. It's been the same situation here for the last 2 days. Whenever we get to 10, those laptops just go. So again, guys, as long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, you know you're good to get one. You don't have to enter your address. You don't have to enter your address. When you sign up, you'll get a welcome email with instructions on how to claim the free laptop. Okay, so that's what you have to look at. If the Fed minutes tomorrow show that the Fed is not as hawkish, I think they're going to say that they're hawkish. But let's say it says they're not as hawkish. Then I think the markets actually would push to the upside. But I think they're going to be hawkish. Right? And I'm looking for a pullback tomorrow off the 200-day moving average. Question number 2. I watched your live stream from June 17th. How did you know to buy there for your long-term portfolio? And is it something that we can learn to do? Now, this is June 17th. Again, I suggest if anyone did not see my June 17th live stream, I would suggest that you go and take a look. Because I announced to everybody on June 17th that I was adding in my long-term portfolio. I added about just under 20 different stocks in my long-term portfolio on June 17th. That so far is the absolute dead low of the year. So if you haven't seen that live stream, I would suggest you go watch it. How did I know to buy there? And I'm going to give you guys my honest answer. When I bought on June 17th, I didn't make some grand call that this is it. This is the low. I'm going all in. The bottom's in. I didn't say that on my June 17th live stream. Okay. But this goes back to several workshops and teachings that I've given to THD members about building a long-term portfolio and how to generate wealth and build wealth in a long-term portfolio, because a lot of people do it wrong. You don't try to just pick the exact bottom, but too many people try to. Too many people think that they're going to pick the exact bottom in the stock market, and they try to pick the exact bottom, which will lead you to never catching the bottom, ever. You ask any professional on Wall Street, any hedge fund manager, any financial advisor, you ask anyone that manages money and trades stocks and invests for a living, not one of them will tell you that you should try to pick the exact bottom of the stock market. Not one of them is going to tell you that. But yet, people that don't do it for a living, they still try. And what I do to build my long-term portfolios is I identify areas and zones based on the S&P on when I want to do my buying. You want to know how I come to those areas and those conclusions? Okay. All right. You want to know what else? When I look at the SPY, I say to myself, okay, the worst stock market crashes of our lifetimes. Dot-com bubble, 2008. Worst stock market crashes of our lives. Does anybody want to know what percent the S&P 500 went down during the dot-com bubble and 2008? I'll tell you, about 55%. Give or take 1 or 2 points from the dot-com bubble, which was 2000, 2002, and then 2008. Now, those are the worst stock market crashes ever. That's the Great Recession, 2008. The worst recession that we've ever seen. And still, the S&P did not go down 80% like everybody told you it was going to go down in June. complete fools. The stock market's not going down 80%. Okay? If it didn't go down 80% during the Great Recession, it sure as hell ain't going down 80% this time. Because this recession, nowhere near as bad as 2008. I traded and was on Wall Street during 2008. It was freaking bad. Bad. This ain't that. It won't be that. I've been saying that for months. I see Ramadov said, you also said it'll be a U-shaped recovery. Is this a U-shaped recovery? Yeah, it will be a U-shaped recovery. I still do believe that. This has been a U-shaped recovery. If you take a look, right, look at this. Okay. What shape, what shape is this making? What shape is this? What would you call this? I would say that this looks like a U, doesn't it? This looks like a U. And I also still think you're going to get another pullback like this. And then that will kind of complete the U. And then there's your U. I just think you're going to get another pullback down into this zone first. And then that's your U. That's very, very different. It's a very different shape than a V. A V is what you saw here during the COVID crash. See, that's a V. See the difference? Right? See, straight down, and then you see straight up. That's a V bottom, right? So I told you this was not going to be a V bottom. You had all the time in the world to invest. You had all the time in the world to invest near the lows. See, on a V bottom, you have about 1 week. You have about 1 week, about 4 to 5 days to get your money in near the bottom when a V-shaped recovery happens. You had all the time in the world to invest down here. Are you kidding? You had all the time in the world, but people didn't want to because everybody on YouTube, every media outlet told you the market was going to go down 80%. I told you every day, guys, I added in my long-term portfolio, but people didn't want to listen. You had all the time in the world to add in your long-term portfolio. Call it 385. Just draw a line 385. Let's say you're not even catching the bottom. You could have bought 385s in May. You could have bought 385s in June. You could have bought 385s in July. That's 3 months, not 4 or 5 days. That's 3 months that you had to get your money into the market when we were down 20% on the S&P. Fun fact, in history, every single time the S&P has gone down more than 20% in a single year, it's been a buying opportunity. Not 80% of the time, not 90% of the time, 100% of the time. When the S&P's gone down more than 20% in 1 year, it was a buying opportunity. Even if the markets went lower, let's say 2008. I'll just use 2008 just as an example, right? Let's go back to, because that we went down way more than 20%, right? Let's say you bought 20%. There's 20% when we were down 20%, right? There it is. Guess what? If you bought down 20% right there, even though the markets went lower, guess what? 1 year later, you're up money. 1 year in the Great Recession, the worst stock market crash that any of you have ever lived through, 1 year later, you're back being up money. Every time you decline more than 20% in a single year, you got to take advantage of it. And guess what? For those that have not listened, listen to me now, because you will have another opportunity. Do not blow it. Everyone that's kicking themselves, that's like, oh, I shouldn't have listened to Peter Schiff, that the market was going to go down 80%. I shouldn't have listened. I think you're going to have one more chance. That's my buyer beware. I think you get a pullback in September and October. And if inflation, let's say 9.1 was June, 8.5 was July. Let's say August is 8.1. Let's say September is 7.5. If those are the CPI numbers that you get for August and September, that pullback in September is buyable. And then I think you rally into the end of the year. Don't blow it. Next question. What strategies can we put into action to avoid FOMO? There's a couple of little tips that I give my members to avoid FOMO. One is a simple one. Ask yourself this question. If you were already in the trade, what would you be doing at this moment in time? Ask yourself that question, seriously. If you were already in the trade, what would you be doing right now? Would you be selling? Would you be holding? Or would you be taking, or would you be buying more? That's the question you have to ask yourself. If the answer is, will I be taking profit? That's it. There's your answer. You're chasing. Forget about it. That's how you can help avoid falling victim to FOMO. All right. Ask yourself that one simple question. Well, if I was already in the trade, what would I be doing right now? If the answer is taking profit, that's your answer. You're chasing. You're falling victim to FOMO. Don't do it. Other things that you have to just think about, it's all mindset. It's all perspective when it comes to dealing with FOMO. Stock market's always open tomorrow. And that's never been more relevant than now because this environment is nuts. The opportunities that this market has is just jam-packed. From large caps to small caps, from stocks to options, you name it. The opportunities are nuts. So even if you miss a stock today, who cares? There's going to be 10 more tomorrow. There's going to be 10 more tomorrow, honestly. And then use the tier trading method. I teach people about tier trading. I teach people that that's how you're going to be selling your position in pieces as your profit targets are met. And that can also help prevent you guys from falling victim to FOMO. All right. So there's just a couple of useful and helpful tips. Some useful and helpful tips. Next question. Is it possible to take advantage of this environment with a full-time job? And how does trader identity play into it? Absolutely. I get this question all the time. So many people feel like, and I guess it's because, kind of COVID's over and people are back at work and they feel like, oh man, I don't have the time that I had last year. I can't do this. Wrong. So many people are able to do this while working full-time jobs. The majority of our members, we have 9,700 members in True Trading Group, most of which have full-time jobs. And they're able to do that while working full-time jobs for a couple of reasons. One, trader identity. That's identifying which trading style and strategy is going to be best for you. Like if you can't be in front of your computer screen during the day, maybe you're driving, an 18-wheeler, you're teaching a classroom full of kids, you're in a courtroom, right? Like you're on a construction site, you can't be in front of your computer all day long. So you're not going to be able to be a scalper. So people go on YouTube, they see, oh, look, this person made 10 grand today. I'll just follow them. Well, that's a problem if that person's a scalper, which means they're in and out of their trades within seconds to minutes. You can't do that if you're working a full-time job. You just can't. If you try to, you're going to lose all your money trying to do it. And you wonder why. How come this person makes money and I don't? Well, because their strategy works for them. It doesn't work for you. So implementing swing trading, buy today, sell tomorrow, or buy today, sell next week, right? Where you're not glued to your computer screen all day long, or they're obsessing over every single tick, tack, and flip flop, and up candle, green candle, down candle, red candle. Like, you're not obsessing over every single move that the stock is making. You're just letting the stock do what it's going to do, right? And that's going to be a swing trading style. And identifying that strategy is going to be very important. And we teach you how to do that in True Trading Group. We'll teach you how to do day trading and swing trading every day in TGG. There's day trades every day in TGG. There are swing trades being called out by myself and the 8 other professional trading mods that you have in True Trading Group. The other way you're able to do this while working a full-time job is using our mobile app. Our mobile app will let you see the screen share because we share our screens with you during the day. You can listen to the audio analysis. We talk to on the mic during the day, and you get real-time push notifications whenever one of our moderators enters or exits a trade. Okay? Whenever a moderator enters or exits a trade. Gold Green, 9,700 members. Wow, you're making bank. You're damn right. You're damn right. Comment from Cole Green, 9,700 members. Wow, you guys are making bank. You're damn right. TGG is a business, guys. It's a thriving business, but that's because our members are doing well. You must have missed this question from earlier, Cole, but I'll ask it one more time. Members of True Trading Group, if you are making money and becoming better traders, just type the $ in chat one more time. Type the $ in chat one more time if you are making money. Now, anyone that's not a member, my advice, count the amount of $ that you're about to see come through on this side of the screen, because these are people that are making money. Cole, there's a reason our retention rate is 78%, because our members are making money. There's a reason why our refund rate is only about 2.5%, because our members are making money. Now, again, not every member is making money, which is why we host the Red to Green workshops. Again, guys, the Red to Green workshop is going to be August 21st from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern. Right? Registration will be up on your member dashboard for that. True Trading Group's a business, Cole, with over 20 employees. This isn't just a Discord room where you're just going to get to see what stocks I'm buying and selling. That's not what True Trading Group is. True Trading Group is a platform that is built to level the playing field for retail traders by giving you access to the same level of education that I received when I got trained at a hedge fund, my first job out of college. The education that I received. It's going to give you access to tools and resources that can give you access to additional information that can help you make better decisions to increase your chances of success. That is what successful professional traders on Wall Street do. That is what you will get as a member of True Trading Group. It is built to level the playing field. Even if you don't join True Trading Group, Cole, you need other tools and resources to give yourself the best chance of success. And those tools and resources could cost you from around $5,000 a year. We have negotiated deals with those companies to offer those products on our platform at no additional cost to you. So you can join for $12.47 now, get access to the same curriculum that I received when I worked at a fund in New York, and get access to about $5,000 worth of tools to give you a better chance of making money. That is the TGD platform.
Mike, I want to share something real quick. That's probably gonna make this to be emotional, but
oh boy, what are you gonna do?
Somebody shared something with me today, and I want to share it with you guys, and pretty sure he would be okay with it. I know him. He's been a member for a little while.
Is it the same message I posted on my Twitter today?
Which from?
About PDT rule?
Yeah, but this may be a little bit more.
No, there's some about his son.
Yeah, let me pull this up.
Yeah, I got the same message. I posted it on my Twitter. Go ahead, you can play it.
Yeah, so guys, real quick, this is from our member Smoke, lifetime member, been a member for a while. He's a full-time truck driver. Okay. He goes, "Hey Adam, just wanted to take a moment and thank you for all you do with TTG. I know you see changes. I know you see the changes it makes for people, but I wanted to tell you personally, I finally hit PDT. After all my life struggles and even losing my son last year, I finally made a huge milestone, and no way I could have done it without TTG. You really do change people's lives. The next step for me is getting out of this truck," because he's a full-time truck driver, "trading full-time and maybe a mod apprenticeship." LOL. And thank you. I said, "You just crossed PDT?" He goes, "Yes." I said, "Oh my God, man, congrats." I go, "This is amazing." I said, "The past 24 months have been a nightmare for you, for you, between losing your son and everything else." I said, "You and your family deserve a massive win." He goes, "I know, man. And TTG really did make it possible. You guys are running much more than just a business, and it's greatly appreciated."
Smoke is on the live stream. He's on the live stream right now too, Adam.
Oh yeah, this actually just made me tear up, and I'm gonna probably tear up again. It's just money, but just the win,
Yeah,
the
man.
fucking sorry for cursing. The putting in the work and having to go through real life stuff, and then breaking through to a win.
Yeah, man. Smoke's been a member. He's been a guest on our live streams before. We've had him on our live streams before. You guys, saw him, and he was able to talk to you guys, on our live streams, and just to be able, to see him start with a small account and now be out of PDT with over 25K now, with everything that he's gone through, with his son and everything. I'm just so happy for him. And the guy busts his ass to get to where he is, and the hard work pays off. And it's these are the things that, I don't know, you just can't put words to it, man. You just can't. It's it goes back to the woman Lucy that we had on here the other day too. It's when you see the positive impact that this platform has, I'm sorry, Lacey, sorry. When you see the positive impact that, this platform has on people's lives, this is why we do it. This is why we do it, honestly.
So anyways, I didn't know that you had shared it on Twitter. I just wanted to share it here. And you'll notice that like those are the type of like testimonials and like bragging that we do.
Yep.
Like somebody comes up to me and they say, "Oh, I just bought a new Mercedes or a new BMW." Like we don't post that stuff. That stuff's important and it makes you feel good. And there's a lot of people that let us know that they're doing those things. But what's really important is that stuff.
Yep.
And that's why we show that stuff and not the other things.
Right. Lambos and mansions and all that. Yeah, that stuff is cool. But, especially during these times, helping people not worry about what the total is going to be when they're checking out at the grocery store. Not caring about what the price of gasoline is, but just being like, oh, wow, gas is high. That sucks. But not having it affect you financially, being able to pay for your kids' college, being able to quit your job and stay at home with your family. Like that's the stuff that I'm more interested in for people.
So we have to raise the price to $1,300 tonight.
Why? What happened?
I'll show you.
Wait. What?
I don't know. I just sent a text.
She's lying.
You think?
What do you mean you think? Like you don't know? What do you mean I think? She's your wife.
No.
She's not pregnant. She's just joking with you.
I don't know. She's put on a little bit of weight recently.
Is this your way of telling me that you guys are pregnant, or what's going on?
I don't know. I don't know if we are.
No, you're not. Then, Adam, you would know. She looks like she's 4 months pregnant. There, you would know.
All right.
Stupid.
My brother's in here. He goes, "What?"
Your brother's like, "Wait, what?" Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not how she would tell you, Adam.
Yeah, I responded F off.
Yeah, that's a good response.
Are we having a baby? Julie goes.
Who said that?
Julie goes.
Oh, Julie.
Doc goes, what a lazy excuse to raise prices.
Who said that?
Doc. He's joking, but
no, I know. No, we're raising the price. Listen, guys, we've been raising the price regardless. I mean, we've already raised it $250 over the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. All right. That's all. Bye.
Okay, bye. All right, guys. How many people are still on the live stream with us that are not members? Type the letters TTG if you're not a member of True Trading Group. If you're not a member, type the letters TTG. TTG if you are not a member of True Trading Group. All right, let's see. We got Doc, Cole Green. I can tell. Dirty Cuban, Benz, Ensum, Glovey, Bev, Mim, ABP, Robert, Xillo, Ravelletto. Hey, Ensum goes, I'm not a member, but I made 23% because of you on VERU. Congratulations. Now you can take that 23% profit and you can join True Trading Group with it. Imagine if you're making 23% just from live streams and my analysis that I give you for free. Imagine what you could be doing trading with us full-time as a full-time member. Charles Wilkinson, welcome back. We got Denard, Christopher Robinson, Ed Lynn, Gary Garcia, welcome back. I remember you from the live. Scott Whipple, Nice, guys. We got a couple of new faces here, non-members that are with us here this evening on the live stream. I want to make sure that you all do realize and want to make sure that you all do understand, okay, that when you are joining True Trading Group, guys, right, when you guys are joining True Trading Group, you are getting access to a platform. It is not just trade alerts and courses, okay? You're getting a simplified version of the education that I received when I worked at a fund in New York. It's in-depth and complex, yet it's easy to understand and implement quickly. Whether you never trade a stock a day in your life or you've been doing this for 10 years, the platform can help you reach your goals. People ask us what makes us different from other programs and courses that are out there. It's the fact that we're a platform. Yes, our platform has courses. But you also get today's top fintech companies, their tools included with your membership. This stuff will cost you about $5,000 if you paid for it on your own. You know, you get Benzinga's real-time news feed, TradingView's charts, Quote Media's level 2s, dark pool data, unusual options activity from the CBOE, dark pool data from Polygon, the Trade Ideas scanner. You get a simulator, our entire 18-course curriculum, 300 hours of workshops in a video library, a journal, proprietary scanners and screeners, analyst ratings, insider buying, short data, social sentiment scanners, and so much more. It's all included for the 1247. Just those things alone would cost you about $5,000 if you paid for them separately on your own. And you're joining a community of 9,700 members that genuinely give a damn whether you succeed or fail. They're led by our team of mods with over 100 years of combined trading experience that have been able to hold about an 80% win rate over the last 2 years. We focus on day trading, swing trading, long-term investing, stocks, options, crypto futures, you name it, we trade it inside of True Trading Group, guys. And we're a family, right? We're a family. When you guys join TTG, you become part of the family. You know, we're in business together when you join True Trading Group. Results matter. Your results actually matter. Your P&L matters. When you join True Trading Group, you're here to make money. You're not here to watch other people make money. That's why we base the double your money back guarantee on your P&L. So if you don't make the 1247 back, okay, at least once during your membership, I'll give you double your money back. Okay, that's $2,394. That's coming back to you. Okay, $2,494. $2,494. If you don't make the 1247, that's what I'm giving you back. That's the deal. Just go through our courses, our quizzes, attend a study group. And if you guys don't make the money back, it's there to help. It's there to protect you. It's there to hold us accountable. But chances are you're not going to need it. Because again, we've only had to refund the 2.5% of our members. And 78% of our members renew their membership. We have a couple of laptops still here this evening. What are we down to now, Adam? Like 14? If I'm not 13, I'm sorry, 13. We have 13 laptops left. So the next 13 people that go to ttgoffer.com and enter the coupon code TTG121, you get the 43% discount. It brings the price all the way down to $1247. You get the brand new free laptop. You don't have to enter your address to get the laptop. You'll get a welcome email with instructions on how to claim that laptop once you guys join. As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart on the checkout page, that's how you know that you're getting one. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com. If you have questions about this membership, or if you are a previous trial, or a previous member, send a text message to 786-505-4047. That phone number is right at the bottom of your screen. Glee asks, do you provide different investment strategies for experienced traders? Yes, we do. There's beginner and foundation courses, Glee. There's also advanced courses. We have members in True Trading Group that literally have never traded a stock a day in their life. And then legally, we have former market makers at Deutsche Bank. We've got asset managers that manage money for 50 high net worth individuals. We have stockbrokers that have worked at Morgan Stanley for the last 20 years. And then we have every single thing in between. There's something for everybody inside True Trading Group. That's what I mean. Whether you've just started or you've been doing this for 15 years, there's something for you here inside of True Trading Group. So again, ttgoffer.com, TTG121. All right, guys. That's how you guys can.
Glee.
All right, so that's how you guys can take advantage of this discount before the price goes up. The price is going to go up at midnight tonight. It's been going up every single day. It's gone up about $250 over the last 2 weeks. It's going up again here today. All right. Is this day trading only, or do you teach swing trading as well? Asks Victor Man 7777. Victor Man, we day trade and we swing trade every single day in True Trading Group. There are day trades and swing trades every single day. Every single day inside of True Trading Group, there's day trades and swing trades being called out. Every day. There's also courses for day trading, and there's courses for swing trading. So, Victor, yes, we teach both. We teach day trading, we teach swing trading, we also teach long-term investing. Okay? So there you guys have that. Okay, guys? All right. So that is it there. And then don't forget, you guys have the double your money back guarantee. All right. Don't forget you have the double your money back guarantee. Remember, go through the courses, pass our quizzes, attend the study group. If you don't make the 1247 back, I'll give you $2,494. That's the deal. Sound fair? I think it is. When you join True Trading Group, we're in business together. You're going to put up 1247. I'm going to put up 1247. If you make 1247 back, I'm going to keep yours. If you don't, I'm going to give you yours back, and then you're going to take mine. That's how confident we are in our ability to help you guys become successful. And I can do that because we've only had to refund 2.5% of our members, not just for the last month, since 2016. That's why I can offer you double your money back without even breaking a sweat. Nobody else offers you that. Do you know any other program that offers you double your money back? True Trading Group as a business is going to lose money if you fail. That's all the incentive we need to make sure that you get access to the tools, the resources, and the mentorship that you need to reach your goals. And that's just the truth. All right. So remember, guys, 13 laptops left. As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, you're good to go. You do not need to enter your address. All right. You'll get a welcome email when you join. What can you expect your first year money-wise if you are aggressive and you are very involved with TTG? Rip Dog, I can't answer that question for you. I have absolutely no idea. I'd be lying if I gave you any number. I have no idea what you're starting with, Rip Dog. I don't know if you're starting with $100 or $1 million. I have no idea if you're starting with 1,000 or 100,000. I have no idea if you've never traded a stock a day in your life or if you've been trading for the last 10 years successfully. I have no idea how disciplined you're going to be in actually following the teachings that we will provide. I have no idea. Answering that question is impossible. And anyone that would answer that question is totally full of crap. And if you ask that question to anyone and they actually give you an answer, run as far away from that person as you possibly can, because they will never give you the truth. They will only give you what you want to hear. I won't tell you what you want me to tell you just to sell you. I can tell you, Rip Dog, oh, easy, you'll make $100,000. Easy. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear just to sell you. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be very open and transparent with you. I'm going to be very honest with you. Anyone that answers that question that actually gives you a number, don't trust them. I'm telling you that right. Whether you join True Trading Group or not, don't trust them. Doc says, Rip Dog, I can answer that for you. You can expect more than you have now if you watch the courses, apply them, and take advantage of the trade alerts. If not, double your money back. Wow, you know what? That's a better answer, Doc. Come on the live stream with me. That's a much better answer. That's a great answer, Doc. That's a great answer. Yeah, you can expect more. And then if not, double your money back. There you go. I like that. That's a good one. That's a good one. Good answer, Doc. So yeah, Rip Dog, listen, like I said, I know it's not the answer you wanted to hear, bro, but it's an honest one. So I hope you can appreciate that. All right. All right, guys. Okay, so there we have it. All right, I'm going to take a little quick sip of water. Great family, but have to put in the work for sure. It's not given, it's earned. Amen. Man. Okay, guys, let's move on. All right, let's move on to the next topic of our live stream. And I want to go over a couple of different individual stocks for you guys. First, I want to hit on, the big winner for us today. Learn how to trade without risking your hard-earned cash by utilizing what you learned for free on the simulator, then profit in the markets once you're consistent and comfortable. Julie, I love it, Julie. I love it. Great answer. All right, guys, so here we have something I want to show you guys now on my charts, and I want to go over the lesson that I went over with you yesterday. So if you guys watched my live stream yesterday, we went over a lesson on my favorite chart pattern. My favorite chart pattern is something that I have coined the TTG triangle. The TTG triangle, for those of you that are experienced traders, is basically a very specific variation of the ABCD pattern. And I went over this lesson with you in grave detail yesterday because we were able to use that lesson on the TTG triangle to absolutely crush MEGL yesterday. We got to welcome Tony. Tony's the newest member of the family. Tony, welcome, which means there's now just 12 laptops left, guys. That's it. 12 laptops left. Everybody welcome Tony. 12 laptops left. Remember, ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. That is how you'll get the 43% off before the price goes up again at midnight, and you'll get the free laptop and the double your money back guarantee. Cole says, do you guys teach demand and supply zones? Cole, I can tell by that question you are not a newbie and that you have some experience trading. I'm not sure how much, Cole, but I can tell just from the question. To answer your question, Cole, yes, but I teach it more in the sense of resistance and support zones based on volume, which is basically the same thing as supply and demand zones. When you incorporate volume analysis with supply and resistance, yes, that is something that you'll learn as a member of True Trading Group. All right, so I hope that helps answer your question. Let me go back now to VRDN. Okay, let me go back now to VRDN. This was a really nice trade for us today inside of True Trading Group that we used yesterday's lesson. Again, I told you on yesterday's live, this is a lesson. Take notes. You can use it tomorrow to potentially make money. I look for this setup. Okay, I look for this setup literally every single day. Okay, and the setup capital gave us another shot here today, and it's the TT triangle. And what is the TT triangle? Well, it's when a stock establishes an initial morning high. In this case, it's right here. Now, the initial morning high does not have to be the first candle of the day. That is not the initial morning high. Initial morning highs are formed after a stock experiences its first true defined pullback in the morning. That does not have to be the first candle, the second candle. It could be the fifth, sixth, seventh candle. Teaching you how to identify initial morning highs is something that I'll get into at a later time. But the TG triangle is formed first when you break through the initial morning high with the heaviest volume of the day. And you can see your first three opening candles. It's also confirmed Adam's wife is not pregnant, so he no longer needs to go out for milk. We're good. Adam's wife is not pregnant. All right. So what you will see is these are 3-minute candles, by the way. I don't trade on 1-minute candles. These are 3-minute candles. So the first 3 candles, you can see the volume here, right? And then all of a sudden you break through the initial morning high, right here with this candle on what? The heaviest volume of the entire day. There it is. So your heaviest volume of the day comes through on the breakthrough the initial morning high. That's step 1 for the TTG triangle. All right. Then you look for a low volume pullback in to retest that level. And then there you go. We got this pullback right back into retest that previous high, which is your initial morning high. And what else is there? My trade line, which is the 9 exponential moving average, and my VWAP indicator. It all lines up right there at that initial morning high. What else lines up there? Okay, your 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level. So I've got all these indicators lining up here right at that initial morning high. And I stepped in long right there on that pullback, bang, took my entry, and I'm long VRDN and we get this sideways action. You get this downtrend resistance line, and that, folks, forms the TTG triangle. And you can see this level starts acting as a level of support until we broke up and out of the triangular pattern. There's your increase in volume on the break out of that pattern. And then you got the beautiful move there to the upside, and we just start taking profits off the table as the stock climbs up there to new highs. The bulk of my position is officially off the table on this VRDN, okay, up there in front of 26. We took the bulk of the position off of the table on that move, and I'm still long one last piece of this position because I think that as long as this stock stays above 24.75, it does have more room to the upside. Some good news on their thyroid eye disease treatment. In a phase 2 study, a slew of price targets increased on VRDN over the last 2 days from like 7 different analysts, all raised their price targets anywhere from 40 to 50 bucks. And I already made some really good money on the trade. I'm holding a small piece of my position just in case we get some follow through, and my stop loss will be down around 24.50 area for tomorrow. And again, I'm long there just under 24. All right, so a nice little trade there from 24 up to 26. Still long a piece of the position. We're going to see if we can get to 27, 28 tomorrow. The company did file for an offering, about 175 million bucks. So you got to keep an eye on that and look for news updates regarding their offering. All right. So they have that. That is VRDN, and that is a lesson that we went over yesterday on MEGL. And I just want to show you guys yesterday's action on MEGL and show you how the exact same trade setup played itself out here yesterday, because this was the lesson yesterday. Remember this? This is all going to look very familiar because there's your initial morning high. It's put in when the stock experiences its first truly defined pullback. Then you broke through the initial morning high on the heaviest volume of the entire morning. And then all of a sudden, what happens? Then what happens? You get the low volume pullback, okay, back into the test, that previous high, and then the level starts to become support. And then you break out of the triangle with the increase in volume, and the rest is history. So again, the TTG triangle, my favorite pattern. You will learn to trade this pattern like the back of your hand. It paid us yesterday, and it paid us now again today. So beautiful job, guys. Congrats to those that caught the TTG triangle on MEGL yesterday, and congrats to those that caught the TTG triangle on VRDN today. Beautiful trading based on my favorite chart pattern. And like I said, folks, you'll get to learn this like the back of your hand once you become a member of the TTG family. All right, now next, let's go over a couple of different stocks that everybody wants to know about. All right, we got to talk about Bed Bath & Beyond, of course. Massive, massive short squeeze today. Are you kidding me? Whoa. Okay, just a huge short squeeze on Bed Bath & Beyond. A monster volume day as we squeezed all the way back to previous resistance. Look at this. This is not a coincidence. There's your highs. There's your highs. That's not a coincidence. That is a very strong double top on Bed Bath & Beyond. Does this thing still have more juice left in it? Guys, I'm never going to say that these short squeezes can't go higher, because this stock, about half of the float is short. And these stocks, when they start to squeeze, they can go a lot further than people initially think. There is an absolute brick wall in Bed Bath & Beyond from $28.50 to $30. $28.50 to $30. I will draw it out for you. This area, you can see resistance today, resistance the end of March, resistance in the beginning of March, the resistance in July and August of last year. Major, major resistance up in this area. If you get through $30, you're just talking about another leg of a short squeeze. And then the stock's got room to 35 and then 40. So can we continue higher? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not going to say that these short squeezes, I'm not going to be, oh, no, the short squeeze is done, because you never know how high these things are going to go, guys, honestly. And with Ryan Cohen, I got to tell you something. What Ryan Cohen did, Ryan Cohen came out and publicly told everybody that he bought like $60, $75, and $80 strike call options that expire in January on Bed Bath & Beyond. Let me explain to you why that is such a big deal. This is how gamma squeezes happen. For those who don't know how a gamma squeeze works, everyone throws this term around, but most people don't even know what it means. They just think it means a big short squeeze. That's not what it means. When you buy really far out of the money call options, it's not individual people that are writing those calls. It's usually market makers that are writing those call options. So if you were to buy right now a $70 strike call option on Bed Bath & Beyond while the stock's at 20, the likelihood of the stock going to 70 is very low. So for you to buy a $70 strike, the market maker will write that option and they'll sell it to you at 70. And they'll take in the premium that you paid. And if it never gets to 70, they're going to keep all of your money, right? So it's a good bet for the market maker to sell that option. However, it leaves the market maker exposed if the stock actually does reach that level. As the stock approaches that level, selling the call option is basically the market maker being short. So the only way for them to hedge that position is to actually buy common stock, to actually buy shares of Bed Bath & Beyond. So as the stock starts to move higher, market makers that are very exposed with out of the money call options that they sold will actually buy shares to hedge that position. And what happens when the market makers begin to buy shares on a stock that already has a large short percentage of the float? It forces people that are short the stock to cover, which adds more buying into the name. That's how a gamma squeeze happens. Ryan Cohen did that very purposely. This was very coordinated by saying, oh, guys, I'm buying $70 strike call options. $70. Why not 30? Why not 25? The stock was at $16. He's purposely trying to get people to buy really deep out of the money calls to try to get market makers to be so exposed that they've got to buy shares to then force the 49% of the float that's short to cover. And that's how you get your squeeze. So that's why I'm not willing to sit here and say, no, that's the top. Because in a situation like that, anything can happen. You saw GameStop, you saw AMC, the same thing happened with those, with this gamma squeeze, and they're deep out of the money calls. You can see something similar happen in Bed Bath & Beyond. Abelardo, welcome to the family. Abelardo, welcome. There's 11 laptops now left. There's 11 laptops now left. Okay, 11 now left. Abelardo, welcome to the family. Guys, again, go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121. And that is how you guys will be able to get the free laptop. Oh, we got to welcome Antonio. Antonio's another one. Antonio, welcome to the family, brother. There are now just 10 laptops remaining. Again, if you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that's how you know you're getting one, right? You don't have to enter your address to get the laptop. We'll ship it anywhere in the world, totally free, but you'll get a welcome email when you join with instructions how to claim it. Guys, the price is going up to $1,300 here tonight at midnight. It's $1,247 now. Save yourself the $50. We've already raised the price $250 over the last couple of weeks. We're going to continue to do so. Take advantage of it now before it's too late. Who here is a trial member? If you're a trial member, guys, who here is a trial? Is there anyone on this live stream that's currently a trial member to True Trading Group? Type the number 2 in chat. If you're a trial member, type the number 2, please. If you are currently a trial member of TTG, type the number 2 in chat right now. Tavin. Oh, Tavin, I saw you in chat today. I believe I saw you commenting in chat today. You did well today. A nice solid green day, if I'm not mistaken. Charles Wilkinson, nice. Ed Lynn, Todd, this is great. Guys, listen, all of you that are trial members, Tavin, Todd, Ed, Charles, Noble, all of you that are trial members, TikTok Snack, listen to me carefully. If you are a trial, you're going to thank me later. Send a text message right now to 786-505-4047. That's if you are a trial member. 786-505-4047. If you do not, you guys are going to have to pay over $1,400 when you want to join. You'll see on your member dashboard the price for you to upgrade to a full-time member. So for those of you that are trial members, send a text that number right now, and let's make sure that you guys can get the cheaper price. You guys are on the live streams. I give this coupon code on the live streams only. So other people that go to True Trading Group from Facebook, from Twitter, if they just go there randomly, when they just go to the website, they're not going to get that coupon code, guys. This is for people that are on the live stream. Normally the price is $2,212. Normally we don't offer this to trial members, but since you're on the live stream with me right now, we will. So send a text message to the number at the bottom of your screen. Yes, that's a $3 thing. All right. Gary says, is a trial 7 stock days? Yes, Gary, the trial is 7 trading days. Weekends, holidays, they do not count against your 7 days. The trial is a full 7 trading days, and it's $3. We charge $3 just to make sure that you're a real person, so we don't have a bunch of people coming into chat for free and just spamming chat when everyone's trying to focus and make money. So by charging $3, we know that you're a real person. It's a one-time payment of $3. There's no automatic renewal. There's no automatic upgrade. We want to maintain the quality and the integrity.
Fine, bro. You know, we getting rich off that $3.
Yeah, that $3, man. That's
all of y'all need to sign up for the trial so I can get that $3 because, like, when Lambo, you know?
Yeah. Guys, the trial membership, you can go to TT. I see there's a lot of people asking about the trial. Guys, listen, I don't think right now is the time for the trial, especially with the catalyst tomorrow, and the membership going up to over 1,300. But if you guys want to join the trial, you can go to ttgthree.com. That's TTG3. That's TTG3.com. Cole's like, yeah, I got that during the big earnings week. Cole, what are you doing, man? You did the trial, you didn't join, you're still on the live streams. Cole, if you that coupon code's not going to work for you now. So if you go to teachtheoffer.com right now to sign up, the TTG 121 is not going to work because you used to be a trial. If anyone is on this live stream, if you used to be a trial, you have to send a text message. That's if you want to join, Cole. I'm not sure if you want to join or not. It seems like you're a little bit more of an experienced trader. I look forward to having you part of the group. I hope to trade with you soon. But if you do want to join, send a text message to 786-505-4047. That way we can whitelist your email and make sure you do get the 43% off and you do get the free laptop. And of course, double your money back guarantee. All right. Oh, man. What a day, man. What a day. There's so much action in this market. All right. So much action. Oops, sorry. All right, so let's talk about, like I said, Bed Bath & Beyond, what I would be looking at on this one, guys. I mean, this support level here. Hey, Cole, actually, Adam just sent you a text message. Cole. Double your money back guarantee, how long? Douglas improves your life. Let me explain the double your money back guarantee again for everybody. Listen carefully. We offer a double your money back guarantee when you become a member of True Trading Group. It is very simple. When you join, your membership is for 12 months. So you have 12 months to go through our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend one study group at your own pace, on your own schedule, at your own leisure. You do not have to do all this in 30 days. You have the entire year to do those 3 things. If during that year you do not make $1,247 back at least one time during your membership, I will give you back $2,494. That's double what you paid us. That's the deal. That's the double your money back guarantee when you join True Trading Group. Okay? I hope that clarifies the double your money back guarantee, Douglas. I hope that helps answer your question. All right. Okay, guys. So Bed Bath & Beyond, I'm looking at $18. $18, that is really where things got funky today. $18 was this previous resistance in the middle of, in the early morning. And then it became your support level here late in the afternoon, right there at $18. And the other significance around $18 is I will leave this line on my screen at 18. I'm going to leave it here, right? We're going to make it bigger so you can see it clearly. Watch what this $18 level is when I go to the daily chart. $18 used to be resistance, then it became support, then it became resistance, and now it is once again becoming a level of support. So $18 is my level, right? If this stock is going to continue its short squeeze, in my opinion, you got to hold $18. All right, that's Bed Bath & Beyond. I already talked about VRDN, so we went over VRDN. We went over Bed Bath & Beyond. We're going to hit, I got to welcome Ying. Ying, welcome to the family. 9 spots left now, guys. Ying, welcome. 9 spots left. These laptops are going to start to fly now. I wouldn't wait for me to finish talking. I'd open up a new browser right now and enter ttgoffer.com and then type in the coupon code TTG121. You get the 43% off and the free laptop. The double your money back guarantee. Let's go to VERU. VERU with a major move today up into massive resistance at 24. Massive resistance at 24. This is your all-time high on VERU. It's 24. Right? Today we got to 23.99. Your all-time high is 24.57. So 24, there it is. There's your double top. It is a brutal one. I think the stock needs to consolidate a bit here at these levels. I do not think you're going to break through 24 on the first attempt. All right. I think it needs to consolidate a bit here. And when we start looking at areas for the stock to consolidate, I would look for $21 for pullback entries. $21 for pullback entries. That's going to be the previous highs from the 15th. Then you had the breakout through it today. If you get a pullback to retest 21, watch for 21 to hold, and then possibly for the long to continue the short squeeze on VERU. This is another very heavily shorted stock that it seems the short position is getting squeezed out of. 21 for the possible consolidation. I think that stock needs to chill for a couple of days before making another move to the upside. We'll see. All right, that's VERU. And GBOX. This one went nuts today, but I think this one's done. I think GBOX is finished. I wouldn't be surprised if you get an offering from GBOX. I would expect this stock to trade back to 175. I expect a red day on GBOX tomorrow, back to the 170s or so. And I'm looking at this level right here. I'll draw it out for you, 165. You guys can see previous support, broke it, became resistance. You had the breakout day today, but we just got right into another level of resistance today. And that's where we topped out. Huge pullback, nice big shooting star candle with that big pullback. And I would expect a day tomorrow that kind of looks something like this. So I know everybody was very excited about this stock today, but I think tomorrow will look something like that. So I'm not looking for a trade on GBOX tomorrow. I think that one has kind of emptied its tank already. All right, guys. So there you have it. So there are the list of stocks that everybody was kind of asking me about today. I hope you guys, kind of found that helpful and kind of found that useful. I will go over just a couple more. We'll talk about another one, Kirk. Kirk was a big one from today. Kirk, 5 to 550. is a level that I would like to see the stock stay above. It maybe has, I don't know, there's a lot of resistance up there once you get to $6.50 to $7. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to break through this, but when I take you guys to this 650 level, you'll see this gap. You got this gap down day at the end of May. You got this tail that's up there. You also have this previous support from the end of April, beginning of May, and then resistance the end of May. There's just a lot of resistance up here around 650. A lot of resistance up there. All right. And that's why we kind of topped out there today. But we did do a nice job of holding above these previous levels of 550. So if Kirk can stay above 550, I'll take a look at it. We'll see if maybe there's another leg here. Maybe the stock gives you a day of maybe a pullback, little consolidation day, and then maybe you can start to get something on Kirk that may look like this, barring there's no news of an offering or anything like that. But maybe you can get a little bit more on Kirk, and then maybe Kirk can get all the way up to $8, which is your next level of resistance. So that is one that I'm going to watch for the next couple of days. Okay, guys? That's it. All right, so we went over the SPY, we went over Bed Bath & Beyond, we went over VERU, VRDN, we went over the TTD triangle, we went over the Fed minutes, what to expect. We went over long-term opportunities in the long-term portfolio. We went over a lot, right? We went over a lot, all right? Yeah, Target has earnings tomorrow. Target has earnings tomorrow. We got to see what happens with Target's earnings tomorrow. Target's at a major level of resistance, all right? But Target kind of threw in the towel. They gave you already a huge warning. They gave you already a huge warning about their earnings. That's why the stock got pummeled when Walmart gave you their warning as well. And then we'll see if we can push through the 184. I'll join for the fun of it. This is from a message from Cole. I'll join for the fun of it if one of your guys shows me how they draw their levels. I teach supply and demand, and lots of people draw them wrong. I just want to make sure they're drawing them right. Okay, I'm drawing lines all over the place. Like I said, I'm not so Cole. Like I said, I don't specifically teach supply demand zones. I teach support resistance levels combined with volume analysis at those levels. So like, I'll just draw lines. I'll draw levels for you right now on Target. Target right now, you have a resistance level at 184, which is very, very basic and clear, which is that previous pivot from the end of April. And it's also today's high. It's also the 100-day moving average. So you have a lot of levels there at the 100-day moving average. Okay. You have a lot of levels that are there for you on Target. You know, I can pull up, you know, a bunch of others. I'm going to just pull up. We can take a look at Tesla. Tesla, very similar, you know, easy. These are easy levels. I mean, this is not, you know, advanced charting by any means. You see very clear resistance up here for 2 consecutive weeks at the 950 area. And then you can just look back to the left and you see again, resistance up here. Once you get up to those 950 levels, and you can see the volume increases that the stock experienced when it was trading through those zones and through those levels. Okay. And then that's what creates for you this resistance level that you see here now today for Tesla. These are just random ticker symbols that I'm pulling up for you. But I mean, we can go over this. We can go over this all day long. You want to take a look at another, you want to talk about a supply zone. You start taking a look at a supply zone. You look at this 840 level on Tesla as a major level, because this is a major level for many reasons. You've got the bottom of this tail, which is again, another high volume area. Previous support, you can see we held it. Once you broke it, you got the heavy volume sell-off. Then you bounce back. You have a little pivot top right there. And I'm going through this fast because I can tell you're an experienced trader, Cole. For those of you that are brand new, I don't teach this quickly, but I know I can go quickly here with Cole. You guys can see this previous pivot top here. And then now all of a sudden, once you broke through that, you got that increase in volume. And now that level's acting as support. But it's also the 100-day moving average, Cole. You see this purple line on my screen? This purple line on my screen was an absolute brick wall back there in April. Once you broke it, it then became resistance in the beginning of May. Then it became resistance in July. Once you broke through it, it's now support. There's a lot of different indicators that are providing you the supply zone that you have at 850 and the demand zone at 850 and the supply zone at 950. And these are the reasons why your supply zone is 950, and these are the reasons why your demand zone is 840. Your move, Cole. Your move, bro. All right. So your move. All right. So that's how I draw my levels. That's how I teach, my levels. Okay. Supply and demand zones are just support and resistance. It's just sometimes people like to look at it and call it a different thing and look at it a different way. But indicators, when it comes to the stock market, indicators are very redundant. There's a lot of different indicators that just tell you the exact same piece of information. Like oscillators. Oscillators are one specific type of indicator. You don't need 3 different oscillators on your screen. They're all giving you the same information. It's just being displayed differently. Right? So, Cole, your move, man. Your move. I'll see you in chat tomorrow, Cole. I'll see you in chat tomorrow. So that's it, folks. That wraps up. All right. That wraps up kind of the educational part of this live stream. Hope you guys found this helpful. Hope you guys found this useful. We went over a lot of different stuff here today. If you're not interested in a membership, you can sign off the live stream now. Okay, you can sign up the live stream now if you're not interested in the membership, because now I'm done with the educational stuff. I'm going to talk to you about the platform. I'll actually show you the platform so you can see for yourself exactly what you get access to as a member of True Trading Group, because you get access to everything for the 1247. Everything's included. There's no upsells. All of our courses, all of our tools, they're all included. The code word for tonight is pregnant. The code word for tonight is pregnant. Now, this code word is for a giveaway that we do with members. This is part of a $5,000 giveaway. If you're not a member, don't worry about this code word. This is not for you if you are not a member. The code word for tonight for members for the $5,000 giveaway is pregnant. Okay? So there you guys have that code word for tonight, my THD fam. Now let me show you guys the platform, because of course you're going to get our chat room. The chat room is where the mods and I share our screen. We're live on the mic, calling out our trades in real time. From pre-market, we open up at 7:30 a.m. We're there with you until the close. We're not gone after 2 hours and you'll have to fend for yourself. All right? We're not there for just 2 hours and you'll have to fend for yourself. All right? You will also get the mobile app. The mobile app will let you be connected to chat even if you're not in front of your computer and get real-time push notifications. Oh, Tavin, my man, trial member. Great job today. Great job today in chat, Tavin. I saw you in chat. I saw you commenting. I saw your trades. You were on fire today, bro. Great job. Green day for you. Nicely done. Trial member, now full-time member. Everybody welcome Tavin. That means there's now just 8 laptops left. That's it, 8. So just go to ttgoffer.com, guys. Enter the code TTG121. Grab one while they're still here. Grab one while the price is still $12.47. Don't let it get to $1,300. Save yourself the extra bucks. Get your butts in chat. Tomorrow could be a big day with the Fed minutes. That's going to be at 2 p.m. Eastern. All right. So Tavin, way to go, man. Welcome to the family. All right. So like I said, the mobile app will give you real-time push notifications. That's how so many people are able to do this while working a full-time job. You're also going to get 2 small private study groups, right? 2 private study groups. That's your chance to ask questions to one of our pro traders to help speed up your learning curve, make sure you're on the right path. You get Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. This will cost you over $1,000 if you go to Benzinga directly. Don't do that. It's free with your membership when you join True Trading Group. You get TradingView's premium charting software. That's about $600. Don't do that. It's free with your membership when you join True Trading Group. The Trade Ideas Scanner will make sure you always focus on the best stocks. That's a few $100 a year. Don't pay that. It's free with your membership when you join Trading Group. You're also going to get a simulator from ETNA that lets you trade stock options with fake money, but with real-time data. This will cost you just under $1,000 a year if you go to ETNA directly. Don't pay that. It's free with your membership when you join True Trading Group. This is what I'm talking about. This stuff would cost you. I'm going to keep going. There's more. It'll cost you $5,000 if you go there. If you go to these sites on your own. We spent years building relationships with these companies to offer their products on our platform, so you don't have to pay for it. You also get access to our own scanner, which lets you create custom scans. And then you also get dark pool data, unusual options activity with options flow. Information that used to only be available to professionals. Have me more. Now you have access to this information at the tips of your fingers. That's how we increase your chances of success. By giving you access, I have to sneeze, guys. I'm sorry. Excuse me. By giving you access to the education that I received working at a fund in New York, but also giving you access to these tools and resources to give you more information so you can make better decisions. Okay? On top of that, you also get a trading journal that will track your trades and give you statistics and data so you can figure out what you're doing wrong and where you need to make changes. A social sentiment scanner that will tell you what stocks are being talked about most on Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter, so you can stay ahead of the crowd. Analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in. You'll know exactly how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating on a stock. And then you also get a watch list. Every day the mods publish a watch list. Stocks we're looking at, game plan, and how we plan on trading them. And then you get all of our courses. All of our courses, beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it, we've got it. Text, video, whatever's easier. There's no VIP courses that cost more money. When you pay the $12.47, that's it. You get access to all of them. On top of the courses, there's a video library that's got over 300 hours of additional educational video content. These are workshops and webinars that we conduct with members covering a variety of topics: how to grow a small account, how to trade work in a full-time job, how to build a long-term portfolio, how to resist FOMO, etc. You can watch all of them, and you can also attend all the new ones live when you become a full-time member. Folks, it's time you invested in something real, something that actually will give you a chance of reaching your goals. Now, I cannot guarantee you that you will be successful simply because you joined the True Trading Group. But I can guarantee you that if you don't make the 1247 back at least once, after going through our courses, passing our quizzes, and attending a study group, I'll give you double your money back. That is $2,494. That is how much I will give you back if you don't make your membership fee back at least one time. That's how confident I am in our platform. It's just that simple. The ball's in your court. If you messed this up in 2020, if you messed it up last year, if you've messed it up so far this year, stop doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Join a community of traders that genuinely cares whether you succeed or fail. Just go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121. That'll drop the price 43%, but the price is going to go up at midnight. So jump on it now while you still can. As long as you see a laptop, there's 8 of them left. When you go to ttgoffer.com, as long as you see one in your checkout cart, that's how you know that you're getting one. And then, of course, you will get your double your money back guaranteed. Thanks for joining me tonight, folks. I love you guys. I hope you found this helpful. I look forward to seeing you guys in chat tomorrow. Fed Minutes, 2 p.m. Eastern, going to be a big one. I'll see you guys in chat. Have a great night. Subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. Turn on